Step back in time and revisit the iconic cast who brought Midsomer Murders to life. From their unforgettable roles in the late 90s to their impressive careers today, discover how these beloved actors have evolved over the decades. Who continued to shine in the spotlight? Who chose a quieter path? Join us on a fascinating journey through then and now. You won't want to miss it. John Nettles portrayed DCI Tom Barnaby in Midsomer Murders, 1997, when he was 54 years old. DCI Barnaby is a calm, methodical detective, known for his sharp intuition and composed nature as he unravels the dark secrets behind the peaceful English countryside. Nettles' portrayal became iconic, anchoring the series for over a decade with his steady and thoughtful presence. After leaving the show in 2011, he continued to work in television and documentaries. In 2025, he is 81 years old and enjoying retirement, occasionally participating in public appearances and reflecting on his celebrated career.
Just make sure you remember to come home.
I worked with him thousands of years ago at the RSC, and he was brilliant then, he's brilliant now, and his power, I mean, Martin is very good, but power is just stunning.
Barry Jackson portrayed Dr. George Bullard in Midsomer Murders, 1997, when he was 59 years old. Dr. Bullard is the trusted and witty pathologist, assisting Barnaby with forensic insights and a calm, professional demeanor. Jackson gave the character depth and subtle humor, making him a fan favorite throughout his tenure. He remained on the show until 2011. Barry Jackson passed away on December 5, 2013, at the age of 75 due to cancer. He is fondly remembered for his long-standing contribution to British television, and especially for his role in Midsomer Murders.
Morning, Tom.
Morning.
Do we have the weapon? I've had it bagged up in the bedroom.
The beginning. After all the drama classes that I did, I decided I want to go to drama school.
Neil Dudgeon portrayed DCI John Barnaby in Midsomer Murders, 2000, when he was 40 years old. DCI John Barnaby is introduced as the cousin of Tom Barnaby, sharing the same calm, intelligent approach to solving the strange and violent crimes of Midsomer County. Dudgeon's portrayal brought a fresh yet familiar energy to the series, maintaining its beloved tone while adding his own subtle humor and style. After taking over the lead role in 2011, Dudgeon continued to earn praise for his steady performance. In 2025, he is 64 years old and remains the central figure of the series, delighting fans with his enduring presence.
Why give a warning?
More to the point, why ignore it?
Reverse psychology. Someone tells you not to do something, you immediately want to do it. Clever. Next of kin.
So what you might notice is that there's something that happened in the past that then has all sort of gone quiet and disappeared, nobody knows what's happened, and then 20-odd years, 25 years later, we come back.
Nick Hendricks portrayed DS Jamie Winter in Midsomer Murders, 2016, when he was 31 years old. DS Jamie Winter is the loyal and sharp-witted detective sergeant assisting DCI John Barnaby. His youthful energy and dedication bring a fresh dynamic to the team. After joining the series, Nick Hendricks became well-recognized for his role and continued to work in television and theater. As of 2025, he is 40 years old and continues to actively pursue his acting career in the UK, balancing television work with stage performances.
Ava Heartburn and
Morgan Donor. Lovely bloke. Colin. Legs to die for.
Neil's he's an inspiration. He's a mentor figure, really, father figure. Learned so much from him, both about acting and life.
He's doing his own stunts.
Jason Hughes portrayed D.S. Ben Jones in Midsomer Murders, 2005, when he was 34 years old. D.S. Ben Jones is a determined and earnest detective sergeant, initially serving under Tom Barnaby and later under John Barnaby, noted for his loyalty, keen instincts, and occasional moments of dry humor. Hughes brought a sense of youthfulness and drive to the show, making his character a fan favorite. After departing the series in 2013, he continued acting in television and theater, with notable performances in drama series. In 2025, he is 53 years old and remains active in the entertainment industry.
Hang on. The Lees, Upper Warden. That's Tillman's address. Maybe he brought it with him.
Not able to kind of see everything that's going to happen because we're down in Brighton, but I think I'm going to have to come up tomorrow and see a few more.
Laura Howard portrayed Cully Barnaby in Midsomer Murders, 1997, when she was 20 years old. Cully is the intelligent and artistic daughter of DCI Tom Barnaby, often providing emotional support to her family while pursuing a career in acting. She represents the youthful spirit and evolving independence in the series. After Midsomer Murders, Laura Howard continued acting in British television and theater, appearing in productions like Doctors and Casualty. As of 2025, she is 48 years old and remains active in the performing arts, balancing her work between stage and screen.
Aha! I'm glad I caught you. You can have a look at these at work.
What about crime?
It won't go away, Dad.
Analysis is a big part of philosophy. Another core area of philosophy is epistemology, which is the study of theories of knowledge. And
Annette Badland portrayed Fleur Perkins in Midsomer Murders, 2018, when she was 68 years old. Fleur Perkins is the witty, no-nonsense forensic pathologist assisting DCI Barnaby. Her sharp tongue and dry humor quickly made her a fan favorite, and her expertise in pathology proved invaluable to solving crimes. Before joining Midsomer Murders, Annette Badland had a long and distinguished career in British film, television, and radio. As of 2025, she is 74 years old, still actively working in the entertainment industry and beloved for her wide-ranging performances.
Wants me! Too bloody right, Sadie. Get up there and get it on. Our fave bloody Ray!
Today's difficult. And I'm also trying to deal with a lot of... So we've got a new neighbour who's sort of demolished his interior of his house and is...
David Bamber portrayed Anthony Prideaux in Midsomer Murders, 2006, when he was 52 years old. Anthony Prideaux is a complex and secretive figure involved in one of Midsommer's elaborate murder mysteries. His polished and aristocratic demeanor hides layers of deceit and drama. After his appearance, David Bamber continued a distinguished acting career, known for roles in films like Valkyrie and series such as Rome and Doctor Who. As of 2025, he is 70 years old and remains respected for his work in both British television and stage performances, often sought after for period dramas.
This is your behaviour report form on Edward Allison, 4th year.
I'm expecting your support on this, Mr. Slatt. It's just getting worse and worse.
Yes, under the heading behavioural problems, you have written acne.
Well,
that made, by interposing with Prokofiev either talking to the audience or to his wife on the phone.
Tamsin Malleson portrayed Dr. Kate Wilding in Midsomer Murders, 2011, when she was 37 years old. Dr. Kate Wilding is the skilled and compassionate pathologist who brings a modern, analytical approach to Midsommer's investigations. Her professionalism and wit complement the detective's work. After Midsomer Murders, Tamsin Malleson appeared in series such as Teachers and Poirot and focused on family life, alongside her partner, actor Keith Allen. As of 2025, she is 50 years old and continues to take on selective acting roles while maintaining a relatively low public profile.
doesn't taste of a great deal and it's readily available.
How?
Slug pellets. A small dose is very unpleasant and can be much more serious. 12 people were treated.
Paul Andrew Williams asked if I would like to come on board, and he is someone that I've always wanted to work.
Gwilym Lee portrayed D.S. Charlie Nelson in Midsomer Murders, 2013, when he was 29 years old. D.S. Charlie Nelson is an intelligent, straightforward, and dependable detective sergeant who brings a refreshing energy to Midsommer's investigations. His calm demeanor and quick thinking make him an effective partner to DCI Barnaby. After Midsomer Murders, Gwilym Lee gained further international recognition for his role as Brian May in the acclaimed film Bohemian Rhapsody, 2018. As of 2025, he is 41 years old and continues a thriving career in film, television, and theater, often praised for his versatility and charismatic performances.
Inside that roulette wheel.
Who even knows how to make something like that? Prince?
Still checking.
Nervous, you must have been.
I was. In fact, the episode that's on tonight was the first episode we shot, despite the fact it's the second one that's being shown. And yes.
Toby Jones portrayed Dan Peterson in Midsomer Murders, 1999, when he was 33 years old. Dan Peterson is a minor yet memorable character who adds depth to one of Midsommer's many intricate storylines, characterized by his understated intensity. After his appearance in Midsomer Murders, Toby Jones went on to achieve major international fame, with acclaimed performances in films such as Infamous, Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, and voicing Dobby in the Harry Potter series. As of 2025, he is 58 years old and remains highly respected as one of Britain's finest character actors, frequently praised for his exceptional range and depth.
Yes, thank you, Mark. Whose is this?
That's mine, sir.
Henry V, prologue by heart. A hero, a hero who shows a lot of values that a lot of people who are supposed to be heroic, who lead...
Sam Hazeldine portrayed Simon Dixon in Midsomer Murders, 2007, when he was 35 years old. Simon Dixon appears as a charismatic and somewhat secretive character, involved in the intricate dramas of Midsommer's village life. Though his role was brief, it showcased Hazeldine's strong screen presence. After Midsomer Murders, Sam Hazeldine continued to build a solid acting career, appearing in popular series like Peaky Blinders and The Sandman, as well as international films. As of 2025, he is 53 years old and remains an active figure in both British and international cinema.
Burn everything we've got at them, and nothing. Fritz is as likely to be injured slipping on sauerkraut as he is from one of our bombs. And of course, when the bombardment ends...
by either Sauron or the elves. So he's just being a father to them and trying to protect them because they're not very likable beings, but...
Marlene Sidaway portrayed Mrs. Bundy in Midsomer Murders, 1997, when she was 60 years old. Mrs. Bundy is a classic village figure, kind-hearted yet inevitably drawn into the mysterious events that plague the quiet communities of Midsomer. Her small but memorable role added to the series' rich, authentic atmosphere. After her appearance in Midsomer Murders, Marlene Sidaway continued her distinguished career in British television, including roles in Coronation Street and Call the Midwife. As of 2025, she is 88 years old and has largely retired from acting, dedicating her time to community theater and mentoring young performers.
Super grand. How did you get? Oh, everyone observation, eh? Pass this lot in, Crispy. Come on, jump to it, Sam.
At all then. I worked for Unity Theatre, which was an amateur professional theatre, and I met a girl there who just graduated from drama.
Samantha Bond portrayed Arabella Hammond in Midsomer Murders, 2001, when she was 39 years old. Arabella Hammond is a sophisticated, witty character whose entanglements add intrigue to one of Midsommer's many layered mysteries. Samantha Bond was already well known for her portrayal of Miss Moneypenny in the James Bond films of the 1990s, and after Midsomer Murders, she continued to shine in series like Downton Abbey and Home Fires. As of 2025, she is 63 years old, actively involved in theater and television, often praised for her elegance and powerful performances.
Qualifies sexual harassment.
Really? What's the penalty for that?
Someday you have to make good on your innuendos.
For them before the Olympics, and I've just cuddled a woman with 3 gold medals around her neck. And you want to go, well, that's why we're here, for, young people filling...
Claire Holman portrayed Fiona Beauvoisin in Midsomer Murders, 2002, when she was 38 years old. Fiona Beauvoisin is a sophisticated and intelligent figure whose personal entanglements and secrets become crucial to the unfolding investigation. Claire Holman, already known for her role in Inspector Morse, continued to build her career with significant parts in shows like Lewis and Silent Witness. As of 2025, she is 61 years old, actively working in both television and stage, highly regarded for her subtle and compelling performances.
Inspector Morse.
Dr. Hobson, how do you do?
The pathologist?
Well, I haven't come to see the bouncy castle. Story, but it's about Israel and Palestine and the troubles in the 1970s that they go through, and it's about the Mossad trying to...
Maggie Steed portrayed Mildred Finch in Midsomer Murders, 2000, when she was 53 years old. Mildred is a witty and sharp-tongued character, often adding a layer of dry humor and intrigue to the unfolding mysteries. Before her appearance in Midsomer Murders, Steed had built a respected career in British television and theater, known for her performances in series such as Pie in the Sky and Jam in Jerusalem. As of 2025, Maggie Steed is 78 years old and continues to be admired for her extensive contributions to the performing arts, although she has slowed down her acting engagements in recent years.
You couldn't buy a Twix on site when I started here.
I don't want to interrupt
I had to go and queue up round the corner. Of course, that meant time. Whoa! What's this?
For a company right away, and he lets you be as bold as he wants you to be, you know, and that's just wonderful.
He wants you to be as bold as you possibly...
Rupert Van Sittart portrayed Alistair Kingslake in Midsomer Murders, 2002, when he was 44 years old. Alistair Kingslake is an imposing and aristocratic character whose family legacy and personal ambitions create tensions central to the mystery. After Midsomer Murders, Rupert Van Sittart became well known for roles in Pride and Prejudice, 1995, and later appeared in Game of Thrones as Lord Jon Royce. As of 2025, he is 67 years old, continuing his work in prestigious film and television productions, celebrated for his commanding presence and refined portrayals.
No, my lady.
Shouldn't they be? Once the real cold comes.
They should indeed. Pardon me, my lady. Do that. Why isn't there leather on these? Game of Thrones is the one thing they think is worthwhile. So what is it? You know, I mean, I've seen bits of episodes, and I could...
Rosie Cavallero portrayed Denise Fielding in Midsomer Murders, 2002, when she was 34 years old. Denise Fielding is a lively and assertive character whose complicated personal life becomes deeply entwined in one of Midsommer's murder investigations. Rosie Cavallero brought nuance and wit to the role, contributing to the depth of the episode. After Midsomer Murders, Rosie Cavallero continued her successful acting career, appearing in acclaimed series such as Unforgotten, Prey, and The Enfield Haunting. As of 2025, she is 57 years old, remaining an active and respected figure in British television and theater.
Not good enough. You've got 24 hours to make an arrest.
You can't just...
24 hours! Oh, hang on. It's my day off tomorrow, so Ria's lived in India, and we ended up in Tunbridge Wells. So I always have to go, I'm from Tunbridge Wells, but I was born in Brazil.
Tunbridge Wells is a bit like the Raj, isn't it?
Harriet Walter portrayed Diana Davenport in Midsomer Murders, 2005, when she was 55 years old. Diana Davenport is a poised and complex character whose secrets and ambitions become central to the investigation's twists and turns. Harriet Walter, already a distinguished actress before Midsomer Murders, went on to achieve further international fame with roles in Succession, Killing Eve, and The Crown. As of 2025, she is 74 years old and continues to captivate audiences with her powerful performances across film, television, and stage.
Already at her airs and graces. You're that important, are you already, Private Rain? That they've given you secret work to do?
That's right, Dad. Most secret.
And you can't...
Day, and really genuinely see if you don't hear it slightly differently every minute, you know. And also just...
Fiona Dolman portrayed Sarah Barnaby in Midsomer Murders, 1998, when she was 28 years old. Sarah Barnaby is the supportive and witty wife of John Barnaby, balancing her own career as a head teacher while adjusting to the often strange happenings around their home life. Dolman's performance added warmth and relatability to the series, highlighting the personal side of the detective's world. Outside of Midsomer Murders, she appeared in various British TV dramas. In 2025, she is 55 years old and continues her acting career while occasionally participating in charitable and educational initiatives.
Very funny man. How lucky am I?
Well, if you need a hand with the yoga, I'm good at the deep breathing.
Snoring, I think you'll find it's called.
Daniel Casey portrayed Sergeant Gavin Troy in Midsomer Murders, 1997, when he was 25 years old. Sergeant Gavin Troy is the first loyal assistant to DCI Tom Barnaby, known for his brash manner, occasional clumsiness, and genuine heart. He often provides both comic relief and valuable insights into the investigations. After leaving Midsomer Murders in 2003, Daniel Casey continued to appear in British television series such as Coronation Street, EastEnders, and The Bill. As of 2025, he is 52 years old and remains active in television and theater work, building a steady and respected acting career.
The report? Yeah, a crowbar. I suppose you could almost say he done the poor woman a kindness.
Pardon?
She was suffering from cancer, quite advanced, and apparently...
Jane Wymark portrayed Joyce Barnaby in Midsomer Murders, 1997, when she was 45 years old. Joyce is the artistic and community-involved wife of DCI Barnaby, whose enthusiasm for local events often places her near the heart of the village mysteries. Wymark brought warmth and groundedness to the role, giving audiences a glimpse into Barnaby's home life. After leaving the series in 2011, she appeared in various stage productions and continued acting in smaller television roles. In 2025, she is 72 years old and continues to engage with the arts both on and off the screen. Who is your favorite character from Midsomer Murders? How do you feel knowing that some cast members are no longer with us? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated. We appreciate your support and are glad to have you as part of our community.